Watch this video.
Nigeria is walking into more debt. A few days ago, Bloomberg reported that Nigeria had drawn about $1.5 billion out of the $5 billion from the UAE bank. You might not have heard of this, but calm down. Let me explain. As at March of this year, the president wrote to the Senate to approve this $5 billion loan. This loan is not like every other regular loan that the government has been taking. The loan is known as a TRS loan, a total return swap. A TRS is a financial derivative contract where one party, the receiver, gains economic exposure for underlying assets without really owning it. In exchange, the receiver pays the payer a regular fixed or floating interest and absorbs any depreciation in assets. Big grammar. Let me break it down for you. In this type of loan, you will pledge a collateral. For example, if I'm going to borrow and I pledge my car, all the money that my car will be generating, maybe my car does Uber and taxi and all those things, at a fixed interest rate. Let's say it's 5% that is the interest rate. If anything happens to my car and the value of the asset depreciates below what was promised as pledge, I will go and add more collateral. I can add another car or add my house. In this case, Nigeria pledged $6.7 billion of its assets, about 133% of the loan amount. And the loan is going to mature in 2032. This is being financed by this bank, the First Abu Dhabi Bank. And these government securities of 6.7 billion are bonds. So all the more interest that will be coming from those bonds and all will be going to that bank. And if the value of that bond drops, or interest rate goes up, or the value of the naira depreciates, Nigeria will look for more collateral and give to the bank. Due to the nature of this loan, Fitch warned Nigeria about the risk about that loan. Also, IMF warned about the loan because of the risk that is associated with that kind of loan. Because if there is any uncertainty in Nigeria, the government would need to go and take more things and pledge as collateral. You can read what the IMF said here. It said, our view is that these transactions carry risk and are usually opaque. They are not very transparent when you review them for the terms of the loan across different countries that they've reviewed. The government has said that this loan is to pay down more expensive loans and build critical infrastructure. We're already spending almost 50% of our revenue on servicing loans, and we are still taking more. Our debt keeps rising, but the country's productivity is not.
I honestly believe that one of the major problems we have as a people is that people that are surrounding the president and the governors of states in Nigeria, that don't tell them the truth. Sometimes, when you see people making these kind of decisions, trust me, they have been lied to. I'm not sure that Tinubu sincerely understood the concept of this loan, and he is going into it.
When it comes to borrowing and loaning, Tinubu is your guy. Adebo, will not see that. You will not tell him to go and be bank manager or to make himself the CBN governor. They will obey the word to the letter, just like a lot of people have been giving that analysis. You can imagine this kind of explanation. We heard this thing that happened. This thing happened when Buhari was there. They used our resources, natural resources, to collect loan, as a collateral. But some people will tell you that nobody should come, they should not allow some people to come to this country to come and fight for us because they are interested in our resources. And you begin to ask, what have they done? Coastal Road, net fund. Please, I want somebody to educate me, because from the way I understand this net fund, that be whatever they call it, this student loan, how much were they paying at school fees before? But as soon as Tinubu talked about a student loan, why is it that the school fees now increased? The school fees increased. Does it mean that everybody is getting that student loan because they gave some people that student loan, and meanwhile the school fees, those who were able to pay their school fees, now that the school fees has been increased and everybody is not getting that student loan, those who did not get, and they are not going to pay that expensive school fees that has been increased, and you call that student loan? Does it mean all Nigerian students have collected student loan? Because it is all about some people have gotten, some people have not gotten. The same way they will share 2,000 naira, they will say conditional cash transfer, and they will just select some few individuals and give them the money, and that means automatically everybody has gotten it, and they will be campaigning and be bragging about that. See the Coastal Road they said they did. See what is happening all over the place. See what is happening all over the place. And that is why they will continue to bring problems upon problems every day. Nigerians will not be able to analyze. Even if they analyze some things, some people will not even understand. Is it people that are hungry? They will not tell you that, say, okay, after this analysis, even if they understand it or they hear it, what are they going to do? And that is the opportunity the government of the day, at any point in time, they use that opportunity to commit more havoc. The next thing, their supporters, if they cannot even counter this whole issue, the next thing, 4+4, oh, Tinubu, all those nonsense. Those ones, they are not bothered whether things will even be tough for them. They don't care. It's just all about wickedness. Oh, I want to show this tribe, you cannot be there. This is not your turn, this is our turn. We must, no matter what happens, Tinubu must spend his a 10 or 8 years. He must spend 4+. That is just what they will be selling, because they cannot even counter the real and raw truth that has been exposed. Sure.